Hello, team members.
Hello.
Yeah, I hope that you have received your emails about the feedback that you gave each other.
Yes.
I hope it was more understandable.
Yeah.
It wasn't very constructive.
It was constructive. Yeah.
Yeah, I also received your emails about the feedback, and I really appreciate it. And I think that the constructive feedback you gave me, I will apply it so that we can work better as a team. Yeah, so coming back to the main aim of the meeting, previously we have been approached by Carrie and Fred, the owners of Drip and Dry, and we are suggested to come up with a viable and feasible solution that can help Drip and Dry to overcome its problem. The main problem is that it is overcrowded with many customers. Since the owners, Carrie and Fred, have made an interview at the television station, and now many customers are aware of the company and they are coming to the company to seek for services. And the company doesn't have enough resources or press to support them. So we're tasked by finding solutions. So during the previous meeting, we came up with 3 solutions. Yeah, it would be better if Peter would remind us your solution that you came up with.
So my solution that I proposed was to expand the place, extend the place so that it becomes big, because the problem, they say that the problem is that there are the agglomeration of customers, and then when they come, they don't get enough space or tables and chairs to where to sit while taking their coffee. And then I suggest that they can expand, they can extend this place so that it becomes big, and then the customers will get somewhere to stand while being in the business.
Before I make comments on your suggestion or solution, proposed solution, I think I can also first listen to the other solutions.
Well, my solution was consisting of separating the business. Like, you know that the Carrie's and Fred's business is made of 2 parts. There is the laundromat and the coffee shop. So I thought that maybe if we try to separate, putting the coffee shop apart and then putting the laundromat apart, I think that also can diminish the problems of a lot of customers.
For me, I also suggested as a team member that we can open a new branch. We can tell Carrie and Fred to open a new branch that can also provide the same services as the previous one it was offering, so that they can also be able to manage the customers. So it will be better if we come to a consensus of one solution. So like, what are your thoughts about the 3 suggestions?
So first of all, I think we have 3 solutions and they cannot be all implemented. So we need to find one solution. So for me, I think I would like to criticize on those solutions, give my point of view, both all the solutions that I provided, and maybe we are going to measure and see which solution we can implement. So first of all, starting by this solution, is all about separating the 2. Coffee apart and the laundry apart. But for me, I think this solution is a good solution because it can solve the problem, but the other problems that can we can face is that many people are enjoying coffee when they come for the laundry services. Then while waiting for their clothes, they sit taking coffee. But I think once we separate the 2, and then we take the laundry apart and then the coffee apart, maybe people will be coming for the laundry, will not get something to use while waiting for their clothes. And I think while bringing this idea of putting together the 2, it was like diversification. And you know that this is very important in the business. I think you are going also to provide your opinions on this, but for me, I think this solution can be somehow challenging for the business. And going back to Ivan's solution, is all about opening a new branch in a new space. I think also this is a good solution because customers, some customers will be going for another branch, and others coming here. If, for example, one branch is in Kigali, and then another branch is in Huye, some people will be going in Huye and others in Kigali. But what I see as a problem for this solution is that it will require the business to hire a new management team, and this might ask them to use more revenue. Then opening a new branch is like starting the business in a new area, and then you need to hire employees, you buy materials, you build a house, or you rent one. And I think this might be also challenging because there is much money that might be used. And for my solution also there are some issues. There are some issues because they cannot get enough space at this business, and this might be challenging. But once they get this space, this solution is good because there is no new materials, there are no new employees, they don't have to hire a new management team. I think I don't know what you think about this.
Well, let me start by my solution. Actually, I'm glad that you brought in that point that people come for laundry, but then at that time, while maybe they are drying their clothes, they drink coffee. So I agree with you that maybe separating that will cause even losing some customers, because if they look for those two services and then they can no longer have both of them at the same time, then they wouldn't come. Then coming to Ivan's suggestion about opening a new branch, I agree with the disadvantages that you talked about, that it's costly, it requires new employees, like a new management team. It would require more time to carry effort to go there, to go to supervise on the first branch, then they come to the second. That will be very costly. But then another disadvantage is that it will even require more research and development, because if they know that in the location they are in Maine, in Portland, there is the customers really need their services and products. How will they know that maybe if they need to relocate in another location, if they are to install in another branch in another location, how will they know that they are customers?
Marketing research.
It will require a lot of research. Then coming to that, think of expanding. Well, I agree, it will require more space. That's the only disadvantage, because we don't know if they already have the place, or if they will look for it, have to buy another place around. And you say that it wouldn't require materials. I don't agree, because it will require materials, because if they expand, for instance, they will need to buy more chairs. That will be another cost.
I understand.
So that's what I thought.
Okay, in my own opinion, according to maybe the three solutions that were proposed, like the one you suggested about separating the coffee shop and laundromat, I think it would be a bit challenging since they are somehow cooperating. Like when person is using the laundromat, he's busy sipping on his coffee and so on. And I think it would bring a more disadvantage to the company.
I think that we can just skip that solution, because since it will just diminish the customers, yet the business wants to be profitable. I think it's not a solution. Actually, it will cause more problems. Then we have to just skip it. What do you think?
I think we have this solution can work, but it cannot be the effective one or the good one in the three that we have, because this one can cause other problems, as you are also saying.
So we just eliminate it.
Yeah. So as I continue on the two remaining solutions, I think that maybe opening a new branch, as Peter said, it can require much resources and much more market research or study. And I think the company right now may not be able to support those resources, like building or renting a new place and even employing more customers. I think expanding to employ new employees. Okay, thank you so much. And I think maybe expanding the business can be the main. I suggest can be the main solution, because it will require only construction resources to expand the place only, since we'll not be able to employ new employees in the company. Yeah.
Then you mean that you have to go with this solution of extending the place
Yeah.
in the same location where the business is located, then you extend the place.
Do you agree?
Well, I understand it's actually the more feasible solution that we have, but then I'm thinking of how are we going to deal with the uncertainty about the lack of space? How are we going to deal with that?
So,
are we sure that
okay,
we are going to
about the lack of space, because as I said, it may happen that there is people are around this business don't want to sell their plot land, then this can cause a problem. But there is a new way. You also know where we are living at Nashville. There is a way that they used to put another place,
Branch,
up another street up, and then this can work if there are no people who are there to give that land to expand the business. They can use the upper of the house, and then they build another house. People are now becoming resourceful because you know that the problem of land and many people, the overpopulation, then people are trying to use different strategies. You build the house and then you rent a place and then up so that your child will build. Then I think this can work, and I also think that it's easy also and possible to get this place where we wanted to expand. The only thing that we have to deal with here is how they will build the house, or how they will expand the place, how much money they can require, because we have to deal with everything so that we present a good solution with all the requirements that they will need to use.
I think what Peter has said is really an interesting point. Increasing the number of floors can also be a way to tackle the problem.
Yes.
So I think we have come to an agreement of the solution.
Yeah.
So okay, let's go to the implementation plan. How are we going to implement our solution of expanding the press? So like, what are the steps, the action steps that we're going to take? So it's more about giving ideas. So it's
okay, thank you. I think the first thing that we need to know is like the place that we are going to use, like the place that they are going to use to expand their business, like their location. Because if maybe they are expanding like in the large space, maybe not by going up, but just like doing buying a new space. I think the materials that they are going to use building that in that new space will be different from the materials to use when building going up. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I think they should first know what space are going to
What
use.
if we suggest both? Because we also know that there are people are coming with their cars. They need more space for parking their cars. And then we want to suggest that they expand the place both for people who want to park their cars, and then they also can build some small houses, as you know them, where people will be standing or sitting, and then also they go up, they add another floor on their house so that to get more places to put tables and chairs, we can let us propose them both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because on the then they will park cars and then find also places to sit. I think we can suggest money to build
Yeah.
and money to buy chairs,
Yes.
tables, while in the implementation, how they can implement this. Yeah.
So it is more about finding the cost of the materials and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
labor.
Yes.
Yeah, so I suggest that the next step may be to prepare a budget,
Yeah.
budget for the
Yeah.
company, and also give it to wait for the approval of the finance of grip and drive, so that you can evaluate if they have enough money to support the solution.
Yeah, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So
Then after that, we'll just start purchasing the materials, because
Okay.
we have got the money, and then we hire the laborers. People
But
will build.
let us first see how much money, and then while presenting our solution to Carol and Fred, we will be presenting all the money, materials which are needed, and the cost, and then it's up to Carol and Fred to check their finance and then see if they will make it. But I think they will make it, because this is the only feasible solution in the three that we have. I think they will make it. Let us see how much money exactly can go with the construction, building, and then how much money can go with different other materials. I mean, chairs and tables. Also, the new materials like cups to use while drinking tea, coffee, because there are more customers. Also, some laundry machines. Yeah, we need to list all these things and then provide the cost.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think like after making sure that all the necessities are provided, I think like now the process of expanding the press can start now. I think that can be like the final step.
Yeah.
And so
We'll even need to evaluate, right?
yeah, I think that maybe after coming up with the implementation process, we wonder how are we going to evaluate if our plan or our solution has been of success. Like we need to set some criteria of success that we base on to evaluate if our solution has been a good one.
Yeah.
So, are we starting to suggest the
Yeah,
criteria?
like you can set some
Okay.
criteria of
Or
success.
before the criteria, can we talk about money?
Money. I think that requires us to make a research, right?
Okay, research.
Yeah. What do you think? How do you think?
So
we can
what
do
I
that?
think we could discuss and see, because we know how much money can take someone while building a house or while buying tables and chairs. So, okay, let us first of all conduct a research. Okay, it's good that we conduct a research to know how the cost of different things, and then we'll be writing down in the document that we present to Carol and
Yeah.
Fred.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I
think
hope
we'll
we
do
can
that.
hire someone to make a research.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
We can even hire a research-based company to help us.
Yeah,
to
okay,
do it.
that's
That's true.
Okay.
So let's come back to the criteria of success. Yeah.
I think that the first criteria will be that after implementing our solution, we shouldn't find any customer who just missed the place to sit in.
Customer satisfaction.
Yeah, like a customer just comes to our business and then he or she finds a place to sit in. We don't need to. For instance, you just enter and you find that some customers are standing and they tell you that they did not find a place to sit
Okay.
in. So
Yeah.
I think we should make sure that everyone gets a place to stay in, either sitting or standing if he or she
In
wants.
addition to this, another criteria is that because even people can find a place to sit, but because of the number of customers, the noise that royal customers are talking about can be always there. So we can also see the way you can reduce the noise, because most of the time those people who produce noises are those people who are standing when they miss the place to sit. I think when people are sitting, I think you cannot see the noise. I think we can use a survey. After 3 months, we can conduct a research using a survey, and then we send it to our customers to ask for a feedback on how they see the business, how they are getting services and the product, and then they make a comment on the way we are serving them, so that we can know if really our solution was successful or not.
Which means that
using a survey to get feedback from customers.
And the survey should convey results that show that no customer is like, there is no customer who still complains about noise or lack of place.
Lack of place. I think
no complaint.
No complaint.
Another criteria can be enough parking for people, enough parking for cars of the people, of the customers.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so that every customer can get where to park his car or leave his materials, so that he feels free, and the place is secure, and he feels free to leave their car there. And I think that can be also criteria.
Sufficient parking space.
Yeah, sufficient parking space.
Okay. Another one? Do you have another one?
Another one. I was going to comment on the fact that I think increasing the space can even decrease the noise, because if people are really squeezed, they feel like they are hearing everything. But then if there is enough space, the noise gets spread.
Okay, so I was going to bring another criteria for success. You know that in everything that you are doing, it's a business, we want money.
Yeah.
So we will also see how is the revenue.
Increase of revenue.
Because if there is no noise, the people are sitting, but there is no money. The solution is a problem. There is no solution. So we will also consider the revenue, if it is increasing or not.
So can we be specific about that? To which extent do we want the revenues to be increased? 0.5, 10%, like. Can we be specific?
I think here it's somehow challenging, but let us first. We might conduct also research to know how is the revenue now, how it is increasing, and how it is decreasing due to the problem, so that we will normally we can write this in the solution, but let us first conduct a research to know how is the revenue now, if it is increasing or decreasing, at which rate, so that we may propose that criteria now having the information.
Yeah, I think that those criteria are good, and I think that maybe the reduction of time the customer takes, even like if he or she uses less time of 5 minutes maybe while getting the laundry services, I think that also can be a point, because some of them are waiting for a long period of time. Reduction of time it takes, it can also be a criteria.
Actually, it will be customer satisfaction, increase of customer satisfaction, which will be showed by the good feedback that we may get from them.
So I think that we have mainly covered the main topics of the meeting, and I hope we will continue to collaborate until we reach our goals of the project. And I would like to thank you so much for your participation.
So thank you.
Thank you so much, Peter.
Thank you.
Yeah.